Hi, Keith Cothrell with the law firm of Keith Cothrell, Houston tax attorney on Instagram. And what we're talking about today is home office, the deduction, the type of expenses that you can deduct, and what it means. Lots of people today have home offices to do their particular businesses. Software consultants and other people will use home offices. And so what we're talking about is for you guys out there that are doing this, what you need to be doing, what you need to be looking out for when you're doing this on your tax returns, and when you're also doing your expenses and keeping track of everything. So the main thing is that your home office has to be your main location where you see your patients, where you see your clients, where you do your business. It's where you have your inventory. It's these types of things. So if you're kind of going back and forth, you're only there a couple times a day, and you have a main office location somewhere, then this doesn't really apply to you. It's really meant for people where this is the only place that you work out of. It has to be exclusive use, which means that you can have a certain room or area of your house in which you actually are doing your home office, but what you have to do is it can't be something that's mixed use. So you can't have your nursery and your home office in the same room. It has to be one single thing. The IRS used to do tours of the home to prove all this. They don't do that anymore, luckily for you, but they used to do that. But you still want to do it, because if they do decide to do it in your case, if you ever get audited, it's a really good idea to keep track of all this stuff. There are certain deductible expenses. This is going to be your utilities, your depreciation, your mortgage interest, and all of that is actually handled in these two ways, the regular method or the simple method. The regular method is just kind of a bit of a split. It's done by square footage of the home. The simple method is done by the percentage that you're using in your home. You can't have a business loss, so if you are going to take all these expenses and deductions and it's going to create a loss for your Schedule C, then you have to scrap it. You can't use the home office deduction or any of the expenses whatsoever. Certain expenses are going to be limited. Those are going to be your utilities, other things like real estate taxes, casualty losses, insurance, all of that. It's just all really going to be limited. There are two different rules with respect to daycare and farmers here in the green. In daycare, you have to go to publication 587 to determine what you can actually deduct and how to do things. A farmer, you're doing Schedule F. So that's kind of a nice summary of what's going on with the home office and the deduction, what you can and can't do. Hope you learned something from it. Thank you and have a good week.